What up my dudes, it's Elle and welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about a full coverage everyday look that you can do. It's not eyeshadow, it's just face. I find this sticking to my lip gloss. I ain't got time for this, little baby hairs. This is super easy to wear to work, to wear to school, to wear around town every single day, and it's super easy, but it still looks full beat and full coverage. Yeah, be sure to subscribe to my channel before you finish this video and give it a big thumbs up. And other than that, we'll get into the video. Okay, so to start off, we're going to use the Farsalí Unicorn Essence as a primer. It's super sticky, so it's going to help your base stay in place all day when you're at work or just, you know, living your life to the fullest. Okay, so while my primer is drying down on my face and getting sticky so I can put foundation on it, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. Oh, is it Brow Definer? Yes, it's the Brow Definer. Just the thicker one in the shade Taupe. Give my brows a quick little fill. Alright, so now that our brows are sisters, not twins, because I'm having an off brow day, but we're just going to roll with it, I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. Today I'm going to use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in one, because I've been traveling lately. I just went to Colorado and my skin is mad at me for traveling and not drinking enough water. So this is super full coverage, and it's also closer to my color because I've been tanning recently because the weather in Oklahoma has been nice. Colorado, it was cold. Oh, and I'm in the shade Cork. This is a little darker than what I normally am, but I'm gonna go ahead and brighten it with some concealer so it doesn't, you'll see. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dap that in with a damp beauty blender. Just go to town and say, save my skin. It's like 112 in my room right now, and so I have the fan on really high and it's blowing my hair everywhere, and it's making this more than a little difficult. Okay, so then as usual, I'm just gonna go back in and add a little bit wherever I think needs a little extra help. Because, you know, we're humans, but we don't have perfect skin. I'm not a Kardashian. Just a person. That's okay. Okay, so now that my skin is looking a little bit the wrong color, we're gonna go ahead and conceal and highlight my under eyes and the rest of my face with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Light 2 or Vanilla. This is the holy grail for me. It's not as drying as the Tarte Shape Tape because I know everyone loses it over Tarte Shape Tape, but I can't handle that stuff anymore because it is just too dry on my under eyes. Makes my under eyes look crusty. I ain't about it. I ain't with it. And if you ever feel like you went too hard in the concealing game, just flip your beauty blender around and just blend the two together so it's not such a stark contrast under your eye. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do chin, under my nose, bridge of my nose, and the forehead. Just hitting your T-zone with that so it makes it look, beauty blender down. Getting your T-zone with that so it makes it look a little bit less orange. So that foundation is not exactly my shade. That's okay. Okay, so this is the real move to fix your foundation if it's too dark. You take your lighter concealer and you run it here on your jaw, because for one, it's gonna help give you some better definition when we go to bronze and contour. It'll look cut. And then for two, just helps take the shade of your foundation up a notch so it's not quite as dark. So I don't got time to own a winter shade and a summer shade of every foundation I own. We like makeup here. We are not made of money. We are poor college kids. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier setting powder and I'm just gonna set everything in place that I just put concealer on, and I'm just gonna take my beauty blender again and just gonna tap it in, some on there, and then go right for the under eyes. This also helps brighten up your face too if you're using the wrong foundation shade. So now that we put all that in place, I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush. This one's from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna brush away everything that was excess after we pressed it in. Spread around a little bit. Just don't want any super loose powder hanging out, doing things on our face that we don't want. It's one eyelash. You see this thing? So long. Why are you out here playing me like that? So now that our face is looking more of the proper shade of what it's supposed to be, we're gonna go ahead and ruin that and put on some bronzer. This is a brush from Morphe. It's just fluffy. Any fluffy brush will work for this sort of bronzing thing. And then I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in the shade Light to Medium. I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two shades together and run that on my cheekbones and my hairline. This is kind of like a pre-contour before the real contour. So we're creating like a gradient. It's not just like a harsh line on your face. Okay, I just want to run this in my hairline because my hairline is very white. It looks like a nice contrast to all the makeup we put on our face. It's not what we're trying to do. Not what we're trying to do. Okay, so now for contouring, I'm going to use the Sephora Colorful Collection in the shade Tranquil. This is just a gray contour, so this is going to go ahead and add, if I can get it open, because it apparently has child lock. Okay, so yeah, this is just going to add to the gradient that we're building on the contour, so it's not just like cut. It's like, oh look, it's like an actual shadow, but it's not a shadow. These are fake facts. Okay, so then the brush I'm going to be using for my face contour today is the Morphe Copper Collection Fluffy Angled Brush. I like this just because it doesn't make too harsh of a line. And we're just going to run that under our cheekbones, adding to the soft gradient, giving us our fake cheekbones. This might seem like a lot of contouring for just every day, and you definitely don't have to do it, but this is just the amount that I like to do because I like to play with makeup every morning. And then this is my new favorite thing, is just taking and running it under your jaw very lightly, because this can go wrong very, very quickly. Under your jaw a little bit, just give your jawline a little bit of definition. Be sparing with that though. Go wrong real freaking quick. Okay, so for my nose contour today, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Morphe Copper Collection, of course, and it's just a flathead bristle brush, and I'm just gonna take the same contour that I've been using. I'm gonna follow the more or less natural shadow of my nose, and I'm just gonna bring it from my bridge straight down so we can hopefully decrease the size of my nose a little bit. Just gonna go ahead and take that Real Techniques fluffy brush that I used to set and just blend it a little bit so it doesn't look quite so harsh. So for blush today, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tarte blush in the shade Tarte. It literally has 3 A's. So funny to me. I don't know. And then a MAC 168, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Another angled fluffy brush, a lot like the one we used to contour. Any blush brush will work though. And just do a real light dust on the apples of the cheeks just to make it more lifelike, you know. Okay, so, and then just gonna go back to the brows. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel in the shade Clear. I like to do this after every powder is on my face because I hate with a burning passion when powder gets stuck in my brow gel and it makes my brows look funky, and I ain't with it. So we do this after. The last step for face today is I'm gonna go ahead and highlight, and I'm gonna use the Tarte Pro Glow. It is dirty and well loved, but I'm gonna use it anyways because, like I said, we're poor on this channel, so we use what we have. We don't judge when things are dirty. Okay, and then again, I'm gonna use the Morphe Copper Collection, just the biggest fluffy brush that comes with the kit. And I'm gonna take Fire, which is this one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right where the light would hit my face. Okay, so lastly, I'm not gonna do eyeshadow today. I'm just gonna do an inner corner highlight and a brow highlight, and I'm gonna mix together Fire, oh, my hands look weird, Fire and Lit. And just on a little skinny pencil brush. This one's the Morphe one, Copper Collection as usual. Okay, so my last step is I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This is the only one they have, I'm pretty sure. It's the Fenty Glow. And I like this because it's more than a chapstick, but less than a lipstick, and I don't always have time to commit to lipstick every day because then it wears off, you have to reapply it. If this wears off, it kind of just goes away and you're like, okay. So yeah, this is the final look. It's super easy. It's something you can do every single day. You can wear this to work, you can wear this to school. It's enough to cover acne, but it's also not looking too much. This foundation, I think, is truly the key to this because it's just so full coverage without being like too much. But yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all those really fun things. And yeah, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and follow me on Instagram. It's NavetBeauty. And yeah, that's about it. You wanna see my dog? Say bye. Bye, everybody. Oh, ew, no, don't eat my lip gloss. Bye. Oh, I just threw up. That's fine.